Hi, I'm Peaches Hall. I'm the director of the Doris Griffin Center in San Antonio, Texas. And thank you for turning on and seeing what we're doing here. It's the WellMed Charitable Foundation's way of making sure that we get you up off the couch and have you exercise with us. So today you're going to need very little. I have a ballet bar with me, but all you need at home just for balance is going to be your chair. And we're going to work on calves. They're so important. It helps us with our balance. It makes sure that we keep that calf nice and strong. And if you look at your calf, sometimes we work it in just one way. Your calf is like a heart. So we want to work the top and the center and make it sure it looks like a pretty heart when it's done. Otherwise, sometimes it just looks like a baseball. So we want to make sure we're working towards that heart. What I want you to think about is using your toes a lot too. We don't use our feet very often. It's important for us to ever so often go outside barefoot and put those feet right through the grass and make sure that you feel the earth. But today what we're going to do is work on the calves, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It has to do a lot with getting on your tippy toes. I call it clicking in. And so I'm going to roll my pant leg up so that you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to turn to the side, and I want you to see I have my feet shoulder width apart, shoulders are back, chest is lifted, and you're going to come up on those toes. Now, most of the time when we say come up on the toes, that's what we do. I want you to use your chair for balance. Don't lean into it. The best way I can say for balance is just use 2 fingers on each hand. So what I'm going to have you do is to balance and click those toes in. We want to make sure that you're way on the top of those toes. The only thing you're working is, like if this is your foot, you're going to be using your toes and you're going to use just this very bottom part. So click in, and don't worry if you can't do it at first. It's okay. You're going to feel that this is going to work all the way up. It starts at your feet and comes up, and you'll start to feel it in your hamstrings all the way up to your wobbly bits. So you want to make sure you're working all of that. You're going to stand right here just nice and tall, hold it, and then release it down slowly. And it's that slow action that starts to work the whole leg up and down. Back again, click, and back down. Back again, click, and back down. 2 more. Up, click it in, hold, and back down. Now I'm hoping you can see my heel. Click and hold, stay right here. And I want you to pulse it because we're going to isolate that muscle. And your toes are straight ahead, shoulder width apart. And remember, everybody's built different, so don't look at the space between my feet, look at your shoulders. And my shoulders are kind of narrow, so that I have mine a little bit closer than most. And I just want you to pulse. So it looks like a very simple thing to do, but it starts to hit you. Yeah, it'll start working. I love this exercise because you can really feel it in the back of your legs. You know you're working those toes, they're opened up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and bring it down. You're welcome. Whenever we stop, I know. Come back up again and hold and click it in. And then slowly come down, touch those heels, and come back up and click it again. Yeah, you can start to feel this, I promise. I know. And pulse it. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Make sure you're clicked in, hold it, and come back down. Very good. So I'm going to face you now, and what I want you to think about doing is taking your heels and putting them together. So that's a hard thing to do. All of a sudden now, when you're nice and tall and chest is lifted, you can feel your bum contract. And that's what we want. We want that contraction in the back. Hold, hold, hold. You don't even have to do much, but here's what I'm going to have you add. Now squeeze. Squeeze your behind and really start to feel that. Yeah, we don't do these movements. They're important for everyday movements. For climbing, for walking. We also don't hop very much, and we're going to be doing some more hopping videos. That's important for our balance. If you're walking down the street and all of a sudden you see something and it's in your way, most of the time we'll trip over it instead of hopping over it. So hold on right there. You're still squeezing? I know. Now release it. And just make sure now you readjust your toes, pull them out as far as you can go. Not everybody at first will be able to do this. If you're only in this much, that's that much more than you did this morning. So open that back up, hold, hold, hold. We'll be doing more of the bar videos, and so I know that this is a very gentle way to start to work and wake up your legs. It's very important. Remember your posture. Chest is lifted, shoulders are back. Yep. And this is, again, just for balance, so don't lean your body on it. You want to be nice and tall. Yep, you got it. All right, we're going to release. I'm going to turn again. But this time what I want you to do is I want you to take out your heels instead of having your toes straight ahead, and we're going to come up and click in again. Hold. And back down. Back up, click in, and back down. I know this one gets to you quicker. Back up, click, and down. Because now it's starting to work in here, right? And back down. You have 3 muscles back there. Click, and we're going to get them all today. And again, up, click. Let's do one more just because this was fun. Up, click, and down. Good job. So now I want you to take one of your toes, just push it forward, hold, and drop the heel, slide that back in. Take the other one, toe, drop the heel, and back in. Do you know how much leg work you're doing right now? You're not jumping around, you're not doing any of that, but you're really working your legs. So come back, up again, on the toes, hold, click. And now this time I want you to pulse. Click. Yeah, you clicked it in, and then you're gonna pulse, 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 pulse. So now all of a sudden you feel that working the front of your leg? Ow, I know. Back down, hold. Good job. Take that toe, put it out, drop the heel, slide it back. Take that toe, point, drop the heel, and back. You're working all of your legs. Come back up, click, hold, and let's pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, click it back in, hold, and back down. Good job. Again, I'm going to give you that break to point. Drop the heel, bring it back in, point, drop the heel, and bring it back in. Good. One more set of these. So up and click, hold, and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all the way down. So remember I told you we're going to work the whole heart of our calf. And our calves are so important because they help pump that blood. So a lot of us are with heart issues or any other kind of issues where there's circulation problems, you want to make sure you're pumping and making that calf strong, because that gets that blood and everything flowing back from the bottom back up to the top and through again. If you're depending on just your heart to do that and you've really ignored your calf, then it's harder. All right. So we're going to do this, and remember I said there were 3 parts of it? So now I'm going to face you just to show you. You're going to do toes to toes. It's like you're pigeon-toed, and you're going to hold that position, come up tall, breathe. Feel that breath, and then blow it out. Oh, it feels so good, right? Okay, I'm going to turn, and we're going to do the same thing, pigeon-toed. So now you're going to come up on those and click in and keep them pigeon-toed. Now, I have a tendency where my foot wants to be this way instead of this way, and so this is a little harder for me. Some of you at home might be able to do this pigeon-toed thing really fast, but for me, I have to work on it. So we're going to keep it up here and click it. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Hold and up. I know. Come down. So I'm going to give you a break to open up, hold, and again, you want to make sure the toes are out, and you're going to pull that bum under and squeeze. Just hold it, hold it, hold it, and release. Now you're going to turn the toes back in, hold, come back up, hold, click it in, and pulse it. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top, way up there. Back down. Again, open those toes up, hold, nice and tall. You're going to pull that bum under and squeeze it. Squeeze, please. Yes. And then release and come back. We haven't worked our hips like this in a while, right? Opening those up. So you're going to get those toes together. You're going to hold it up and click it and hold it. Do you know sometimes we get minerals that are stuck in there, and that either makes it feel like arthritis or it hurts their arthritis a little bit more. So we want to make sure we're opening it up and getting a lot of fluid in there and really moving. And then pulse it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the very top. Hold, hold, hold. You got this. You're almost there. Drop those heels. I'm going to face you now. I want you to go back to that other position that we were at, which is right here. And you have those toes pulled out to the side as much as you can. You're going to squeeze that in while I get my very last of my talking done. Hold it and squeeze. Enjoy that squeeze. And then I'm going to tell you to go back through your library, and this can be used as a warm-up. This can be used as your cool down. This can be used if you're just running out the door and you've got only 10 minutes to work out, then put this on and work that behind. That's important. You want to make sure through the day you're using those toes. And I want to remind you that you can turn this on at any time. So join us next time. I'll be here.